Hi everyone, welcome back to another Watch Me Wardrobe episode. And in today's episode, we're going to spend some time. I'm not sure how long we'll record for, just, for a little bit here, maybe a little bit longer video. I've spent the last, I guess, week or so doing a lot more shopping than I have been organizing and sorting. And if you take a look at my inventory here, it's quite a mess and it needs some work. So that's what we're going to do today, is just try and get through some of these things one day at a time, and we'll see how far we get in terms of recording. I did move into a new parcel, and as part of that move, I'm trying out kind of a new skybox studio design here, something a little fancier with this build from Barnsworth Anubis. I think it's from Barnsworth. Anyway, a new build from BA, new to me anyway. And I don't know, it's kind of neat. I took all the doors and windows off, so it's very open and uses a lot less prims this way. But I thought that this would be building for that. So let's go ahead and dive into this. Let's see how far we get. So as a reminder, people, when I go through and sort through a lot of inventory, I always use the filters on my inventory and just start going back one day at a time and sorting and stuff until it's all put away where it needs to go. And like I said, I've done a lot of unboxing the past several days, so there's stuff kind of all over the place here. All right, let me go ahead and hop up on the post stand, and we'll get sorted out here. You know me. Actually, go ahead and Catsnip now has this neat quick preference. I know Firestorm has had it forever, but I have it on Catsnip now. So we'll go ahead and switch over to Strawberry Sing, which is my preferred wind light for photos. Say no to that. Okay. All right, so let's just go ahead and we'll do the clothing here first. Cover height a little bit. Up above the post stand. Okay. All right, so I've got some new KC shoes. You know, KC shoes always come with a picture, so that's good. I don't have to take a picture. And as uploads. All right, and that's enough information. Control Shift I to open up a brand new inventory window. So I have my two RLV, AC, over. Name Zada ankle boots. I'm gonna reset my filters really quick and grab what I need. Is Rhea, Blink, Eve, HUD, and again, I just use this inventory control folder as a quick way of creating the subfolders I need for sorting when I get something new. And it's just super easy. I paste them, I copy them, I paste them, drag and drop everything where it needs to be. I delete all these extra junks that I don't need. And I'm done. That's done. Bring my filter back up. One day. All right, next item. And let's look at... So dead dolls, I really wish they would put pictures in, but they never do. I did pick up this gown, which I thought was quite nice. And let me go ahead and remove that layer. So sort of a formal dress. It alphas out everything at the bottom, including your feet, which is always kind of my big issue with formal dresses. This is at one of the new winter events. But, you know, Lara exclusive. Like it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a picture. We're going to save it to disk. We're going to make it square. 512 by 512. Alright, save as. This is from Dead Dolls. It's called the Arcadia. And they call it gowns. We'll call it gown. It's a dress that's formal. It's pink lace at the top, which is also sheer, so we'll put that in as a tag. It has a color HUD for the ribbon, and it's for the Lara body only. All right. And just as a reminder for those who have watched my older videos, or if you're new to my videos, when I save my pictures like that, all that text that I just put into that file name is my cues later on. You'll see when I add that stuff into Wardrobe how I, or what tags to get. All right. Dead doll. Drag that over. I'm going to make the name match what I'm going to give it on the Wardrobe side, Arcadia Gown. Everything gets a subfolder. Ribbon HUD. That's interesting that they have the skirt and the top as two pieces. We'll go ahead and keep those pieces. Again, my general plan is to put each item that's necessary inside of a subfolder. I think that works the best for me. All right. This one, those back on. Like we have some alphas that didn't come off, so all right. All right, next, let's go here and we're going to do atoms, another place that I wish would include pictures. And you know, it's actually really easy to go out and find some of these on Facebook and their websites, but I'm not going to today. I'll just go ahead and take pictures. All right, so I'm going to wear that. That underwear base layer. And this is from Collaborator 88. And get that lined up. Refresh our snapshot. This. Let's see what we're working with here. Okay. Save as. And this is from Adams. And it is the Trina neck jumpsuit. And I got it in black. It's for jumpsuit. And it's from December, Collaborator 88. Let's see, it's got a color HUD. And then we can just go ahead and add Freya, Isis, Lara, Hourglass, and Venus for the side. Alright, so those will be all my tags. That. And we'll come back here. Atoms. And we'll rename it so that it matches the name I'm going to give it in Wardrobe. And next, I'm going to go ahead and set my filters again and grab from inventory control Freya, Isis, Lara, Zeke, Bud. Copy that, paste it here, get everything into the subfolders where they belong. HUD, Freya, Isis, Lara. Oh, I forgot Hourglass. Hourglass. There we go. That's all sorted as well. That back on. And that off. That did an auto alpha the way it was supposed to. Good. All right, so let's go ahead and put our filter back in. So filters, 1 day. All right, what is next? Okay, so I've got this here, and these are the horns, reindeer horns. All right, so this is interesting. So sometimes I'll take a picture like this with no hair, but I think I will go ahead for this. So just jump right over here, and we can add hair. I'll go for some long hair. Figure that out. Go ahead and add this from entwined. That added in. All right, there. All right. That's a little bit better. So that they're not floating above my head. Alright, so we'll just kind of zoom in as best I can on these. Really in as they could use to come. Alright, we'll zoom in as best we can on them. And open up a snapshot. This, refresh. Fit. Alright. And we'll go ahead and do it save as. And these are from Australia. And these are the reindeer. Seasonal horns. And they're a head accessory. That's my tag for those. And I'm going to put them in the winter category and the Christmas category because that seems to make sense. Alright, and these are just a wearable, so I don't separate out these sorts of things really anymore. Australia, over, reindeer seasonal horns, and we're going to have dark, we're going to have light, and we'll drag those in. We'll remove those from what I'm wearing, and we're done. That was another one done. I'm going to remove this hair. Keep it out of the other picture. Excuse me. Alright, so I got a few things at Neve, and I don't usually shop there because I don't always think that the styles match what I'm looking for. But they do have awesome sort of casual, sort of real-life casual clothing, and so I got them this time. And good, they do have a picture. They do have these funny pictures, though, where it's the background is alphaed out, but it does work just fine. So I'm going to do a save as on that. And this is from Neve, and it is called the Snow Lively Coat. And it's got a color HUD, and it comes with Freya, Hourglass, Isis, Lara, Zeke, no Venus. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to put the colors in here as well. So we've got a green, a pink, a red, and a blue. That's good. Yep, save. Go ahead and close that. Now I've got some things in here I don't need, these standard size things, and I don't keep them anymore. So I'm going to get rid of the 2 standard sizes along with that alpha. I just going to delete those. I don't need them. Alright, so we'll go down here to Neve. We've got a few coming from. Drag this over. Is it Neve or Nave? Probably Nave. I don't know. I always wonder about saying the store names. I know I pronounce some things differently than others. Oh, look at that. I don't my hourglass. That. Inventory control. And we're going to grab Physique, Lara, Isis, Hourglass, Freya, copy. Now we're going to go ahead and grab Venus too, because more than likely on most things we'll use all of them. Yeah. We'll just copy that and we can delete. It's faster just to delete the ones we don't need. Alright, there we go. So, HUD, Freya, class, delete that extra folder. 4, and we don't need Venus. And I saved those pictures just in case I need to go back to them or do something. That one's done. Show our filters, add one day. Super fast. Okay, next. We have some leggings. And this one's got picture too. Good. As. There we go. And these are the Neve neutral leggings, and they have a color HUD, and they work for Freya, Hourglass, Isis, Lara, Zeke, just like the other ones. We'll go ahead and do our best on the colors here. So we have a cream, I think that's black, gray, well maybe it's navy, because the one at the end here is black. Must be like a navy. We'll put navy, and I'll change it if I need to. So it could just be a dark gray. It doesn't look that blue. All right, we'll leave it as gray. I'll have to look closer. I could put them on and see it. That should be good enough. All right. And we'll go ahead and drag these. And we'll change our name. And just like before, we'll go ahead and paste that. And drag things where they need to go. Freya, Hourglass, Isis, Lara, Eek, HUD. And then we've got a whole bunch of stuff to delete. All the standard sizes, extra. And that one's done too. And now we go over here to this other top. This is another one I just got at one of the winter events. I really should be tagging these for the events I get them at, but I forget where I got them sometimes. Bad planning. So I got Knave and the Pep, Lively, top, we'll call it. And so this has got a scarf on it, but it's not separate. And so I probably won't tag this with scarf, even though it has one, because I can't wear the scarf separately. I kind of go back and forth on that, whether I think this should get a scarf tag. And usually I reserve the tags for things that can be worn individually. It just sort of depends, I guess, on my thinking at the time. So it's got a color HUD. And it's going to work with Freya, Hourglass, Isis, Lara, and not Venus. And we'll go ahead and add our colors in. So again, we have green, and I guess that's blue and red and pink, roughly. I don't worry too much about the shades. I mean, this is more like of a cherry red or something. I don't really worry too much about that. I just get the base color in. That's what the picture does the rest for. Okay. I think this will be the last one from here. The Pep, Lively, Pop. And once again, we're going to paste our folders. Taking all this time, we've been recording now. Oops. Where did you go? I'm going to have to find that. Just lost the Isis, or the Freya top. Up first, and we'll find where I dragged it to. It was a rogue dragging. I think it went into this here. Alright, so it's going to have the name Pep Lively in it. Go ahead and do that. Do a quick search. There it is. It ended up in the laced roll top. And drag that back where it belongs. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Alright, let's close that down. And let's go ahead and let's skip over to some of this non-clothing stuff first and get a few of these things in, and then I think I'll wrap up the video. We've been about 20 minutes so far, so it's not too bad. But let's go ahead and do some of these decorations. All right, so this first one I have is from Half Deer. This was at 50 Linden Friday on last week, and it's just this decorative antler. I'm just going to go ahead and res it right at my feet down here, and take a picture of it quick, get it filed away. And I'm trying to get all of my home stuff into the catalog, into Wardrobe. It's taking a little while, and for the most part, the things that I'm doing that are getting in there are the brand new things like this. So the historical stuff taking a little bit longer. All right, let's let that res, and while it does, let's do. Here I've got 3 of these animal family friend pose sets from Le Papacock. So let's go ahead and open this up. Now, these are too difficult to take pictures of, so I've been going through and doing just screen captures of them or using the vendor image because it's just too hard to take pictures for poses. But what I do is I put in here the ones that I actually have, so I can see what I have. All right, so that's the animal family Gasha, and I have fondness, friendship, and respect, and that's going to go into the notes field. For my actual houseware Gasha items, I have decided to go ahead and take a picture of each individual item, and then I tag it as part of that Gasha set so I can find them all. But with poses, it doesn't make sense to upload the same image 3 times, so I'll just go ahead and do it the once. And then these go in a slightly different place. I don't have them in my RLV folder. They're still under animations, avatar poses, store name, and type one animal friendship, animal family. Gotcha. There we go. And then each one of these is going to go into there. So, and then I just need to clean up the names. And this is mostly for me, just so that it looks nice. Get rid of this extra stuff that's in there. I don't need those. Clean up the name. And get rid of the extras. And I don't worry about subfoldering these or anything because I don't wear them. So that doesn't really matter in this case. And clean up the name. There we go. So it looks nice. Very easy. What I've got. Okay, so this finally rezzed out here. So let me go ahead and angle this right for a picture. And we'll zoom in on it here. Snapshot. Got a little bit off. Perfect. All right, so this is my half deer. And save as half deer. Decorative floral antler. There we go. And I'm not going to worry about the tags in here. My houseware tags, I just sort of, I know which ones I have. I know what I kind of use, and so I don't worry about too much here. I just get the and I was thinking to myself, and I spelled it wrong here. There we go. All right. That get moved where this belongs here. All right, this goes into RLV, home and garden. See if I have a half deer folder. I do. And move that over. Right name. Get rid of that, and we're good. And copy of that. All right, what else we got here? We got these wreaths from What Next, and it came with 2 different varieties of the. To think here whether or not. I'll res them out. So I've got a wintry wreath and I've got a holiday. Let's go ahead and put them both out, and maybe we'll just go ahead and get both of them into the picture because they're pretty. All right, see if we can get a nice shot with that. Go ahead and just get that lined up as best I can. I'm just using my Alt key to cam in. Back a little big. Oh, that works pretty well. I just need to over that. That's pretty good. Good enough for what I need to do. All right. We'll go ahead and save as. These are from What Next. And they are holiday and wintry wreaths. Lovely. Alright, so I think this is going to be the last one we're going to do in inventory, and then we're going to switch over to wardrobe and get this all sorted. So new folder, holiday, and inventory. And we're just going to put all of them in there. Delete those extra folders. Awesome. Okay, good. So let me go ahead and delete these quick. And close these down. And we'll switch over to wardrobe. Here we are. And I'm going to go to my import because this is how I like to do it. I've got these all here, and I've got them all here in this folder. Everything we just did. And I'm going to go ahead and select them all and drop them. And now we get started. So we're going to go ahead and take these tags that I typed into the name, and we're going to translate them into my actual tags in wardrobe. And so really all I'm doing here is replicating the tags that I put in, and making sure that I get everything in place. This is from an event. This is from Collaborate 88. December. Alright, let's see what other tags I put in. Just the bodies now. Alright, so we have Freya, Isis, Lara, Zeke, Venus, Hourglass. Alright. Do the name matches and click submit. Australia. Go. And see, this is going to have horns. Have horns? I don't have a horn tag. I do. It's just horn, not horns. There we go. And head accessory. Sort of a generic term. And winter. And Christmas. There we go. Submit. Remember, don't hit enter when you're in this box because it goes away really easy. And close the box out without realizing it. And this is a dress that's formal. And it's pink. And lace. Design lace and sheer at the top. And it's got a color HUD. Get rid of all these extra tags. Oop, I forgot the Lara tag. Even though it only works with Lara, I want to tag it so that it gets found when I'm searching for stuff. So I don't want to forget that tag. Alright, half deer. And this is an accent piece. Or accent. And we're going to put a floral tag in. But other than that, we'll just leave it at that. There we go. Good enough. Alright, so we have Casey, couture, and we have boots, and they're high feet. And we'll change the name here. Get rid of the uppercase. Alright, so this has got a color HUD, and it's a fat pack hug. And I put that in just to remind myself that it's got more than just one color to it. And I probably wouldn't forget that with Casey. Alright, boots. They are heeled. Well, I'll probably leave that off for now. Alright, so they work with Beleza, Body Beleza, Maitreya, Body Maitreya, Slink Body, and Eve Body. Alright. Good for that. Alright, and here we come to that pose. I'm going to go ahead and copy those from the end. Those are the ones I have. And I'm going to put my tags in. That's interesting. It's all one term. Okay. I had it separate up there. Animal family gotcha. So we're going to go ahead and actually, we're going to turn this into a tag. So I've started this new tags for gotchas. This. with the with the name of the set there. And I only am gonna have one entry here, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave it like this just in case. So animal sign and pose avatar. That's all. I think all the ones I have are just single. And all right, so we'll finish up real quick with these things from Nave. And these are leggings. Got a color HUD and Freya, Hourglass, Isis, Lara, and Physique. And then I got all those colors at the end. Go ahead and clear this up so I can see. All right, we have cream and black and gray. I still never did figure out rid of those remarks, whether or not that was gray or blue, but we'll figure out. I think it's gray the more I look at it. All right, so this is going to be really, really similar to the last one. So go ahead and delete that leggings tag and delete these color tags. This is a top, and yeah, you know, it's, yes, I'm gonna put long sleeve. I don't tag that much anymore. I'm gonna tag this with sweater. It looks more like a sweater to me. That's probably what I'll think of it as. Alright, so I've got all my bodies tagged still. I'm gonna put my green, my colors in blue, red, and pink. Get rid of the like I said, I'm not going to put that scarf tag in. If I could. I may regret that. We'll see. Alright, so this is a coat. The only tag I really need to change here, green, pink, red, and blue are the same. I really just need to get rid of top sweater. And I'm going to make it jacket. It's coats and jackets, so I'll get that jacket tag. Alright, and otherwise all the tags were the same, so that was really nice. Alright, one last one for you guys today. What next? And this is winter, and Christmas, and decor. That'll be good. Reread. Alright, let me go ahead and close that, go to today. So here's everything upgraded. I do like to go in on a couple of these and just click them to make sure that I've got things generally working right, make sure they get found. And they are. Okay, so yeah, so that's a chunk of my stuff done. It's not everything by a long stretch. We're about 30 minutes in though, so let me just show you a couple of things. I've been messing around up here with my, I call my exclamation point tags. And these are sort of my main tags here at the top. And I've been adding a few new ones. So you've seen, I think, my saved outfits before, which has worked out pretty good. I've got another set of tags in here, though, called my outfit tags. And these are basically when I save an outfit, in addition to the outfit picture itself. So here was the whole outfit that I saved. That goes under saved outfits. But I also tag it with a numeric code so I can find each of the individual pieces as well. So this outfit was made up of this Laurel hair, knit dress from Kathleen's, these wedges from Rain, and then this underwear set from Milk Tea. So I can actually go in and actually find everything that goes into a particular outfit. And this is done twofold. Number one, it's to find the individual items if I want to find them again. But number two, it's also to denote whether or not I've actually used a particular item in an outfit before, which I think is kind of nice. So I have that. Like I mentioned, I've got these new Gasha tags. So here's the one I just did for Animal Family, which isn't super useful, but let's look at the one from the Tromp Advent Calendar. much more useful. So all of these individual items are photographed and in my wardrobe now. But if I want to pull up that entire Gasha set, and I've still got a few more to add, I can do that really easily. This one from Soy at Arcade. And then the last exclamation point set I've been adding is what I'm calling my fast access toolkit. And these are meant to be one-click wearables that I can click on to add specific things. And I'm just creating sort of pictures in my graphics program to add my Catwa HUDs, my Lara HUD. I'm going to make it so that I can switch back and forth between Slink feet and Lara feet really quick with these as well. And so these are just meant to sort of pull out one-click access to certain things. And that does remind me, though, I want to do one thing quick. Let me go back to today because I have on this Arcadia gown, if you recall, it's divided up into, it should have another one. It should have a skirt and a top. Let's go back over to my inventory quick. Dolls. Oh, that's interesting. I do have it there. It has a top and a skirt. All right, so why do I not see the top folder? Refresh that. That's really interesting. I'm going to have to figure out why I don't see the top folder there. But what I do want to do is come in here because I always want to wear, when I click the wear button, both that top folder and the skirt folder. So I'm going to go ahead and add those in my subfolders list. And that way, when I click the wear button, it should put on both components. Let's see if it does. It did. I'm not sure why it's not showing up, but it did put them both on. It did find them both. And that's what I want that to do. Check out my subfolder video if you haven't seen how that works. All right, so that's a lot. 37 minutes of Watch Me Wardrobe. I wish I'd made a dent in the stuff I have to do, but I still have even stuff just from one day back that still needs to be recorded. And I go back 2 days, 4 days, 5 days. I'm gonna have a busy few days ahead of me. Busy week trying to get through all of this. I may do a couple more videos to focus in on a couple quick tips if I come across them. I may do with this D-Lab stuff, I may go ahead and do a video quick on one of my Gasha sets just to show people how I'm doing that. But that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope it was useful, informative, that you got something out of it. If you have questions or comments, please leave them below. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and like this video so that we can get in and talk more about what you want to see moving forward. Until next time, have fun working with your inventory, happy wardrobing, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.